Games are worth money. Obvious statement, but it's true. You can buy a physical game and sell it later. It's a common practice by many to lower the ever-increasing price of video games. You can purchase a game for $79 and sell it for $49, effectively costing you just $30 to play the game. But what if you want to make profit? I used to think if you bought any games and kept it sealed in good condition, the value would go up. And all games will eventually have their values go up. It just takes time. So how long do you have to wait? This is what I overlooked when I started collecting physical games. It varies depending on several factors. How many copies did it sell in its lifetime? Was it frequently on sale? Is there a strong demand for this product? In most cases, if a game has sold millions of copies, its value won't be higher than its original value, unless the demand outweighs the supply. This is exactly what happened with Pokemon games. Try and buy any Pokemon games for Game Boy or DS, and you'll quickly find out how ridiculous the prices have gotten. Demand and supply determines the value of games. Take Ys for example. Shout out to HappyConsoleGamer for introducing me to the series. Excellent franchise that isn't mainstream but well known amongst fans as one of the best RPG series of all time. Majority of its catalog is playable on PSP, with some titles being released exclusively on PSP, later ported to PC. These games didn't sell that many copies, but the demand is quite high due to its excellent quality, hence the price has skyrocketed. Another example would be Dragon Quest 4, 5, 6 for DS. A game that used to cost $30 now goes for $200. Even after adjusting for inflation, it's quite a hike. Only because it didn't do so well in the West. The supply is too small for its massive demand. That's the key to making profit. Know your gaming history and knowledge and find games that are underrated and keep them for a long time. Underrated doesn't have anything to do with its current popularity. Pokemon is still, and always has been, very popular. Underrated as in how much demand it will have in the future. For franchises like Ys and Dragon Quest, the supply will always be low, so it's an easy profit. For Pokemon, there's plenty of supplies around the world, but its demand will continue to go up due to media exposure with anime, merchandising, games, etc. If you don't want to bother with any of this, buy games that have limited quantity to begin with. Limited run games, super rare games, etc. It's the easiest and quickest way to profit. Need I say more? Majority of games I purchase from these companies are currently worth around $100, and the same rules apply. If the demand was lower than expected, the price can definitely go through the roof. Like Shantae and the Pirate's Curse for Switch, which currently goes for $400 to $600. So after all this, what is the most expensive game I own? This is The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 4. Remember when we used to have movie tie-in games? I still have fond memory of playing Iron Man 2 on my iPod Touch. Roaming around the small open world as a kid was a great time killer. Well, this game is from that era, and like many games from that era, it was delisted on digital stores due to licensing issues. Activision, which used to make majority of these movie tie-in games, do not currently have the rights for Spider-Man video games. So the only way for new players to access this game is via piracy or physical copies. A brand new sealed copy of this game currently goes for $120 to $200, and I expect it to continue to go up due to its rarity. Also, the fact that you can play this on PlayStation 5 via backwards compatibility helps a lot. So buy yourself a nice bookshelf, copies of games with good potential for high demand, sit back and relax until the time comes. That's it for now. Bye. Till I get someplace.